Evening all, and welcome to episode 50 of season 7 of Factory Town. Yes, we are half a century in, still having lots of fun. A kind of renewed fun to this one, I must admit. Now I have this plan of building new towns and changing some things up and doing stuff, then yeah, we got new stuff coming. But I have off camera built some things. And I did it off camera because I kind of thought, well, I was going to put in the recharges. I said that last time. And then I was like, this design doesn't work. And I got to change that and do this and do the other. So I thought I'd get a design working and then explain it rather than go over and build it all and then tear it down and build it all. Because I have been working on this for a little while. Normally I just throw stuff together and it kind of works. But I wanted to do something different. A bit of 3D-ness, as you can possibly see. So let's just go with the fire one at the end. They're all exactly the same. So we'll just go with the fire one. I can explain that. You can see all the rest of them. They aren't running yet because I have things turned off. But we have our airship dock elevated above the water shrine. Now I was trying to figure out where to put the water shrines so that they only affect the one elemental reactor and not get to the other one. I was going to put them sort of in line, if you remember last time, and it worked. It didn't look great. I like a bit of symmetry, so I'll try to put them there and elevate the airship docks, thinking that makes sense, because also, as a double whammy, it gets this elemental refinery. Should we ever need to boost this one, we can add a water booster to it. And I don't know if that will keep up or not, but it'd be a lot easier to just put another one in the centre or something to give us the oomph we need for it. So we have the elemental the water shrine in the center with its 4 recharges, and we have a box full of fire crystals because I messed up and that's not correct, and you need water crystals. Okay. Abort. Let's empty them into there because we got them. Yeah. Oops. And we want water crystals. We want these ones. Okay. Oh, no. So yes. So it will have water power go into it, and it will take the water power and it will charge the elemental refinery, and everything will be fine. The elemental refinery has 2 outputs on it now. The airship dock drops down via chutes into the elemental refineries, goes either way, so that works really well. That goes into the fire temple. The fire temple has its own magic forge, and I'm supplying the magic forge with crystals from another airship dock. We've built a new one right here. I was going to run a chute from this mine over here. I was going to run a chute all the way from here along and down, and it looked bloody stupid, so I went, no. Let's put some more airship docks in, and then let's use more airships, because who doesn't like airships? Because they're awesome. So we have that. We have airship docks doing their thing, being delivered, being given mana shards, and the mana shards will go into the mana forge, which then, with the help of the fire shrine, will get magma for its fuel. The fire shrine is in a place where it's only affecting one magic forge. So we just have to add the fire boosters to these, which I haven't done. Let me grab my notepad very quickly. Because I can't remember whether we had to do the steam boost on these. I didn't do that. Did I? This is... So I think I've deleted and replaced a lot of these. So, good job I didn't set this off. Otherwise, it would have broken everything, gone terribly wrong. Also, I haven't filtered these to do that. Otherwise, things could go terribly wrong, and we don't want things to go terribly wrong. They could essentially get the wrong things in them. Don't want that. Definitely don't want. Mute. If I drop the crystals in there. Okay. So yeah, I know I need to add fire boosters to these, but didn't need to add I think I did, because this gives 1, that gives that, that's 4, that puts that down to 2, and this requires 8 every 4, and that's 2. Yes, yes. Yes, I did. Okay, so we need to add a fire booster and a steam booster to each of these. Didn't do that. Didn't do that. Did I add? I did add both of these. Not sure why you're currently set at 3. Interesting. Oh, because you've got work. Oh, and we need to up the workers in these as well, don't we? Yes. Yes, of course. Have it all written down here. I just don't remember. I don't appear to have written down the fire truck thing. So, so let's go underground again, and let's now. I've basically just tapped into this line here for these ones. I'm hoping these 2 lines are enough to run this all. We'll have to double check stuff. I'm not too sure. So what we need to do is connect that to there and there. Okay, and then you will get steam. And if it doesn't have enough steam, we'll just run a second line up. We have space for another line. No, we don't. We can figure it out. We can figure it out. We can do that. We can do that. That's fine. Yeah, so that's going to get the booster, and that's going to drop down to being. That's going to go up to 4 workload units, which drops that down to 2 seconds instead of 8 seconds, and then that's enough to run that there. So yes, so this is all ready to go, almost. We need 1 more. I need crystals. So yeah. So I've got all the crates here, but I haven't actually set the mana pipe underground to extract at the moment. I was kind of waiting for you guys to get it, so we can do it all in one go. That's the idea. Okay, so let's do that. It's a good job I did, because otherwise we'd have fire crystals going around in here, and we don't want fire crystals. That would be wrong. Be very wrong. We want water crystals. And then you can drop off your last one in there, and I think we're good to go. And then once this is all done, we just put this in the center here, and we create omnistones. We just need to get some mana crystals going down to it. Hadn't thought of that. Might need some more magic forges and things like that, but we'll build the mana reactor one on camera, because I haven't done that before. Whereas I haven't done this before either, but basically it's build one and then repeat the rest, and yeah, I wanted to get it all working. I wanted to get it all synchronized, all flowing. This should be working, should be expandable, not expandable, but shouldn't need expanding. This is all the correct ratios. So let's pause the game. Let's go underground. And what we want to do is we want to change this one from an input to an output. Then I want to copy it, and I want to paste it to each and every one of the crates, which are always on the end of the lines. It does mean that the crates aren't going to be used at all, but I'm going to leave them in place in case we either need to add more to it, or it bogs up, and then we can put it in there as like a buffer. So they're all enabled. That should be going. So then all I need to do is push spacebar, and hopefully nothing explodes. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Nothing exploded. Awesome. This is the only thing that I was concerned about, is that this is not going to get enough fuel. Because I don't think it is. I don't think this can keep up. I kind of looked at this, and I was looking at going, it produces 1, which is 8, and this requires 10. So technically, it's always 2 fuel down, which is a problem. I mean, we could fix it by adding just some wood or something to the system. So it's not ideal. It's not ideal. This is actually not going to be running at full capacity, but that's okay. We're a little bit down. We're potentially, well, we're 2 fuel a cycle down. which means we're going to be running at, well, if we're 2 fuel a cycle down, that would mean we're running at 80%. Because it requires 10 and we're only getting 8, so we're running at 80% power, 80% efficiency. Which is fine, I'm okay with that, This will eventually back up, this is the thing, because we will eventually fill up these barns, and then the whole system will back up. This is running because you're going into there. So you're already backed up, you're full, and you've backed up, you're full. Cool. So I might wait for this all to back up before we plug in the mana reactor, so that all of these barns are full, and all their fuel is full, so it can run at 100% efficiency for a while, and then we'll see. But Omnistones are something that we need to use for research, for one thing. And then once you finish the research here, you do get infinite research as a thing. I don't think Omnistones sell, do they? No, not. And the next thing we need to do is going to be that there's going to be, I'm warning you now, there's going to be an episode or 2 of a bit of theory crafting, not theory crafting, but a bit of layout testing, because we're going to have to build 5 towns. We kind of got 1, but that needs redesigning. But we need to put down some towns, like 5. We need to pick 5 locations to put down the towns, and then we're going to have to connect them all up with rail, but have a rail system that's not only just picking up goods, but also delivering goods. So that's going to be interesting. What I think I'm going to do, and it might kick me in the head because there'll be so many trains, but what I might do is just have a single train for each of the goods we're delivering. That's a lot of trains. It's an awful lot of trains. But then that way we can just add carriages to the trains and go that way. I mean, we could aim at getting everything done, but if that's the case, then we're going to have 10, 20, 30, 41 trains on our line, which isn't as many as I actually thought. There's only 41 goods, 41 types of goods. So you see here, this has got 11. So this is a type, so we just deliver bread, and then this is we deliver cooked fish. And wherever the cooked fish is being made, it will go onto a train, and that train will then drive around to each and every town, dropping off its goods. The issue to that is it does mean that each town, the first town on the line, will get more goods compared to the others. So, we'll have to see. But anyway, this one is going to be mana reactors and making Omnistones and doing all that wonderful, wonderful stuff. So, boom. Let's put it down here. Let's expand out along here. We'll remove these trees and we'll build a bit of an island. I don't know what's happened with the terrain there. Can't exactly paint grass. So we can paint grass, but you can't paint this stuff here. That looks kind of rounded. Trees. Yeah, I don't know what's quite happened there. That's obviously where we've got one chunk and then another chunk loaded, and it's not blended the effects. But that's fine. That's fine. Doesn't affect the game anyway. So center is here. Good done. And this basically just needs the crystals added to it. It needs all the crystals. It needs purple coins, which we are making. We're not making enough purple coins. We will have to look at that. And it needs mana crystals, 4 mana crystals. And it produces, oh, excuse me, I have hiccups, an Omnistone and 4 depleted mana crystals. So we can just give it some mana crystals and recharge them. Now, the biggest problem with this one is that it takes 30 seconds to do its thing. But you can boost it. 2, 4, 6, 8 boosters. Can't add steam to it. That's a shame. Yeah, because if we could add steam to it, then we could add 2, 4, 6, 8. 1 for steam, 1 for worker. 1 worker makes 10. Yay. But we can get to 9. Which would take it down from 30 seconds to 3.3 seconds. Which is quite cool. I'm not sure how many we're producing. You don't have enough. What? We run out of stones? What? The hell, we run out of stones. Okay, we might have to have more airships delivering stuff than I thought. Yeah, but you're producing one every 4 seconds. And if we add all these boosters to it and get it all working, that means it will require one every 3.3 seconds. So that's fine. That kind of works. That kind of works. It means it's not going to be running flat out all the time. But that's fine. I'm absolutely fine with that. So I think we're going to do that. I think we are going to output all of these into this. And then we're going to have boosters all around it, boosting it. And then we're going to also have a mana crystal recharging system outside of it. So if it's going to go down to 3.3 seconds, I'm sorry, I just bashed the mic there. If I'm again talking and I'm not writing stuff down, and I need to do that. So, Reactor. And I should do this off camera. That's what I should do. I should figure out all the numbers off camera, but it doesn't matter. I've figured it out now. So it's going to become 3.33 seconds to make one. Okay. So if it's going to become 3.33 seconds for 4 mana crystals, we need to recharge them way faster now, because this one does 1 in 4 seconds. So we need 4 of them, don't we? Yeah. It takes 4 in, which will be 4 seconds. We've got to run on the 4 second one. It's not going to be 3.3. It's going to be 4 seconds because this is 4 seconds. 4 work units, one work unit a second is 4 seconds. So yeah, so this is producing them at 4 seconds. So we're getting 1 crystal in every 4 seconds. So even with all the boosters, this will go down to. Hang on. I just need to test something. No, it doesn't. Damn it. I was like, hang on, it's got all these boosters. Does it need workers? No, it does. So yeah, so if it's going to be 4 seconds, and then we got 4 every 4 seconds, we need 4 recharges to do, which is 1 a second. So that's all. Yeah, that's just very simple. I don't need to write that down. One every second. I'm going to write it down so that I remember it, because I wasn't going to recalculate again in my head. So let's build. Let's build. So we want the boosters first, the shrines. So we want to have a shrine. What? So if I put fire shrine, water shrine, air shrine, earth shrine, like that, all around it, we're going to have, I'm not going to do it yet, but we're going to have stuff come in like this. Which means I need to flatten down more terrain. Which is fine, I'm not fussed about terrain. There. You would go to there and then go to there. Okay. Now I need somewhere to have the boosters for this, which is a problem because there's no. Actually, no, that's fine. That's fine. So, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like that. And that would work fine. I think that would be okay. Yep. So you're going to be fire boost. You're going to be earth boost. You're going to be air boost. Now we don't have to add the boost to this. Okay. Oh, I keep having the hiccup for some reason. Yeah, I don't have to add the boost to this. We could just plug it in and it would make 1 every 30 seconds. Which is fine, but not really great when we look at our research, which needs 1 every 30 seconds. Okay. No, I want to. We're going to make it run flat out. That's what we're going to do. We're going to just boost it all the way, all the boostings. So I want to have put my little crate trick things in here. Ba-dum. Okay, and then I want to get a caravan. Yeah. So would you you take water crystals? They're all in weird places, but it doesn't matter. Take water crystals to there. No, not to there. No. Okay. Let's just get a couple of caravans. Get this coming. You take fire to there. You take earth to there. You take air to there. Then you can dump your goods back off in there. Wow, some of them caravans are going really far away. That's fine. That's fine. They're figuring out where to go. They know what they're doing. Maybe not. I don't know. You know what you're doing? I think you're. Oh no, you're all right. Okay. Dump that back in there. You can't because that's going to be full already. Ah, it's fine. We'll just delete it. It's done. We'll delete you and delete you. Actually, you can dump your stuff back in there because we are good. So we have our 4 boxes full of whatever we need. Awesome. We need another barn down here. So we need to output our Omni crystals. And then we need to have 4 rechargers, don't we? Which I can do with undergroundness, or we can do it above ground. We'll do it. Can we do it this way? Is it legal? Is it allowed? You want to deplete depleted mana crystals. Okay. You want to be an input-output with bypass. And then we go back above ground, and then we just do that. And that should work. That should output the crystals into the rechargers, and the rechargers go above ground back into the temple. Which is perfectly fine and perfectly legal and should work without a hitch. And then I need to change some of these things here because for some bizarre reason there should be input, output and bypass. The default one is not to bypass, which is weird, but then on Steam Pipes it is to bypass, and I don't understand why that's a thing. But anyway, okay, and then these should empty out. Fire to fire, water to water, make sure I get it right. Air to air, earth to earth. Yep, these should output fine. You should do your thing. Let's add the boosters to each one. Boost, 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 and boost. There we go. Hopefully that's going to be enough. That potentially brings that all up to how it goes. So let's filter this to omni noms. Omnoms. There are the omnoms. And delete you. And nothing will happen because we haven't actually plugged these all in, because I was going to let these refill, but they're not refilling. They're not actually getting enough supplies in, which is interesting, although it is a fair distance for them to travel. Maybe we should set up another system for this. So if I unpause this, there you go. You're going to boost that up. Boost, 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 boost. Yeah, awesome. Oh, you also actually need some full crystals. That's okay. We have a whole thing over here for them. Let's give it. I don't know how many crystals it needs. It needs 4. It can store 20. I don't feel like giving it another crate's just a good idea. Just seems like that's going to work. Boom, caravan. Grab that. I don't think you can deliver to there. I don't think you can get in there because there's a railway. Yeah, I don't think so. So we're going to do. And of course, and deliver it down to here. Dunk. There you go. You have 20. Of course, you don't auto output. That's fine. That's fine. You will auto output. You will output when we tell you to output. So that's fine. That's just going to dump 20 onto the belt. Into here. Do you know what? We might as well just do it now because nothing else is running. So we might as well just dump the 20 into the. How many can you store? 20. It's gone yellow. So yeah. Okie dokie. So that's fine. So you got 20, and then you use 4 and the output. And then use another 4 on the output, and they will go. Hopefully, they will come out evenly. We won't get one side over the other. Not that it matters. We've got enough to charge it anyway. You've got 19 crystals in you. 19. Where's? Oh, it's been used. It's being used, but it's not being stuck there. There's the 20th one. Okie dokie. Right. And you're full and you're full. Right. Okie dokie. So we also need a bit of a boost. Here and pop in there. I'm kind of leaving this one here because it's still supplying our mana pipes. So as and when that sort of comes along, we'll have the thing for that. So we can still get mana pipes coming there. But yeah, so it looks like we're going to need more. This isn't running enough. Now, I could just build a second airship. If it is far enough away, I think we will. I think we'll do that. I think as a temporary fix, we will build an airship here and we will say, hey, would you deliver these? Whoa, that's laggy. To there. And sort of going out of world borders. And then also, we'll do the same with you and you, because you're all very far away. Waterstone goes to water crystals. I did filter these, so they should highlight when I do stuff like this. Then your earth, and yeah, you see. Well, the one is highlighted. The other ones are not. So the crates and stuff aren't highlighted. That's a bit of, yeah. But yeah. And the air one, the air is only there, so it's all right. That's not too bad. Now, one thing I do want to point out before I bring this episode to a close, because I think we're pretty much there now. This air dock here, I originally built this much higher, built it level with the mine, and discovered airships couldn't get to it. It was too high for them. You see, they fly at a certain height. I think if you build above the height that they naturally fly at, they cannot get up to this here, which is odd because I'm sure they can. Sure, you see, he's going up as well, but it wouldn't do it. That's the highest I could possibly put one to allow an airship to get to it. Even one block higher than that, and the airship just would not dock with it. It's really strange, and I don't know why. It just wouldn't move. Literally, the airships just would not move. They just sat there going, nope, I refuse. I refuse. So if you ever are trying to build airship docks in the sky or in the mountains, and your airships just won't go to them, bring them down. Bring them down a couple of levels. Give it a try. I don't know exactly how many levels this is above sea level, but figure that out. No. Yeah, but yeah. So if your airship docks don't work because they're just the airships just refuse to go to them, that's probably why. So okay, so we now have a second airship bringing Firestone over. We'll see if that's enough. If not, we might have to go and find some more. There's Firestone over here. We can build another mine over here and over there. You can have multiple airships going to the same dock from different places. So yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And then next episode, we shall plug this in and watch it go. Ha 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 ha. Hopefully. So yeah. We'll leave this one here and we'll come in next time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one and I hope to see you again next time. And until then, as always, have fun.